I ignore him and walk to the fridge to grab a bottle of water. I open it and take a long pull before I turn to answer him. She's in here with him. I can smell her perfume, and I will not have anything that can be misconstrued as a fight with him in front of her. I won't give her any other reason to tell him to stay away from me. I was training and I had the guys with me. Did you not think to check in with any of them? They could have told you where we were. Or let's be honest, you are my best friend and should be able to guess where I would go to blow off some steam. I let my irritation bleed into my words. They all blocked me. I thought something might have happened. He scrubs his hands over his face before looking back at me. I look at him like he's not thinking clearly. Something did happen and he completely iced me out. You know them better than that. If something was really wrong, they would have linked you. Also, if you really thought something happened, just sitting around waiting wasn't your best move, Alpha. As it was, you put them on watching duty before you left, and they seem to think that since you're distracted, that assignment is not over. I needed to work out, that's where I was, the gym. Now I need to shower and pack a bag, but I don't say that out loud. I told Ben I would call him to come get me so I could stay with him. To his credit, he didn't argue. I try to walk past Jer, but he catches my wrist and stops me. A low sound from the other side of the island, and I press my lips into a line, but keep my face away from both of them until I am sure I can school my features. I can't show irritation or disrespect to the future Luna. Kennedy, why are your hands bleeding? He asks softly, but his own frustration is bubbling under the surface, barely controlled. I stop trying to pull away and look back at my hand, confused. Noticing that my knuckles bled through the wraps, I didn't bother taking off. None of the other guys said anything about it, and I know they noticed too. They could have warned me. They knew he would ask. That's why they didn't follow me in. They knew he would stop me. I did some work on the bags. I didn't even notice until now. I shrug it off, showing a calm I am nowhere near feeling. I really need to go and clean up. I haven't slept well the last couple days, and it's starting to hit now. And I have some injuries to bandage too, apparently. I finally look him in the eyes and a moment passes. I try to pull my wrist free, but he holds tighter. Let me go. Jer, I whisper. There's so much meaning in those 4 words that tears fill my eyes again, but I don't look away. He needs to get it. I am making this choice. I have to pull away now, quickly, not slowly and resentfully over time. His face falls and he pulls me into a tight hug, and I wrap my arms around him, grasping his shirt because my hands don't reach around his massive waist, and let the tears fall, soaking his shirt. If this is the last time I'll get to hug him, I'm going to make it count. I can feel my heart breaking and pounding away in my chest. I'm sure he can too. A strong sound comes from behind him, and I realize for the first time it doesn't scare me like it should. She is his mate and future Luna. Her presence should stop me in my tracks, and I find it really just brings me back to reality, like someone clearing their throat. I pack that thought away in the figure it out tomorrow, pile in my head and nod into his chest, taking a deep breath of his comforting scent before pulling back. I put my hands on his firm chest and looked him in the eyes. Jeremiah, let me go. I say it sternly, but not mean. He needs to let this happen. She has laid her claim. I am not wanted here and I'm overstaying. I may not be a werewolf, but I understand being territorial. Never, is all he says. His arms tighten around my waist, making this harder than it needs to be. I clench my jaw. I have to fight these tears. She won't see me cry anymore. Well, it's not only your decision to make anymore. You are now a package deal, and you need to consult your other half before you go making promises. I pat his chest twice, trying for light banter and a smile. Another sound, and this time, a huff. It's possible she's agreeing with me, but I've only heard her say about 5 words altogether, so I'm not sure. I push off of him, and this time he lets me step away. I'll see you tomorrow at school, I guess. Unless that's not a thing you do anymore. I don't really know how this works. I guess I'll just see you around. I rub my hand across my forehead. I'm rambling at this point and don't even know why I keep trying to talk. We have never been awkward, and that's all this is right now. I walk into the common room to grab my bag from where I dropped it earlier. My phone on the floor near it, just dropped haphazardly. No one touched it. Another feeling of sadness washed over me. Discarded and overlooked like my phone. Man, I hate this whole thing. I grab my stuff and make it to my room quickly before another wave of tears hits. I shower in record time. I pull on a sports bra and a pair of my comfy sweats. Out of habit, I reach for Jeremiah's t-shirt where it stays on my pillow. I stop halfway through putting it on, take a deep breath, and pull it back off. I close my eyes, steel myself, fold it, and set it on top of my dresser across the room. I have to start doing this without him. While I'm there, I pack a change of clothes for school tomorrow and a set of workout clothes for training. I will just spend as little time here as possible until we figure this out. Once I'm set, I text Ben to come pick me up. Copyright 2024 by Miss L. Writes and Ember Mantel Productions.